Happy post-election day, Jays. I'm Brooklyn Ward.
And I'm Olivia Book. Today we will have a presidential broadcast purely going over what went down last night.
All that and so much more coming up next.
This is KLHS. If you somehow did not hear, last night Donald Trump was elected to be our next president.
It takes 270 electoral college votes to win presidency. Trump got 276 and Clinton had 218.
Trump won some very unexpected states last night. One big shock was that he ended up flipping Pennsylvania, who hasn't voted Republican in the past 6 elections.
As of this morning, Clinton had 47.7% lead of total votes compared to Trump's 47.5%. So overall, Clinton had the popular vote, but the Electoral College showed us differently.
It has been a tradition that the losing candidate gives a conceding speech saying how they will support and respect the other candidate in their presidency. Hillary decided not to do this last night, but Donald Trump received the call from Hillary Clinton conceding the presidential race around 2:30 in the morning. Donald Trump then gave his acceptance speech right before 3 a.m. Some would say that he did exactly what he needed to do and complimented Secretary of State Clinton on a great campaign and spoke about bringing our country together.
I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton. She congratulated us, it's about us, on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she fought very hard.
With Trump being the next president, that means we have a new First Lady as well. Melania Trump will be only the second First Lady to not be an American citizen, having only become a citizen in 2006.
Melania has said that her platform will be to implement a new anti-cyberbullying initiative, which I think, that's awesome that she's going to do that. We obviously had a guest speaker yesterday talk about cyberbullying, and so I'm interested to see what she does for it.
Me as well. Along with a new president, First Lady, we also have a new First Family. Donald Trump has 5 children, and he is appointing his business to his children and calling it Blind Trust while he begins his role as Commander-in-Chief.
Overall, the Senate will remain in Republican control after Roy Blunt beat his Democratic challenger. The House will also remain in Republican control. Trump could potentially also appoint 3 different Supreme Court justices, which could be very big for the Republican Party.
Yes. We have all heard about how different countries would react if Trump or Clinton became president. But as last night's results came in, both the president of Mexico and the president of Russian Federal both said they would work with Trump during his presidency. The president of Mexico tweeted that the U.S. and Mexico are friends and will work together. He congratulated the U.S.'s electoral process and reiterated to Donald Trump's Mexico willingness to work on the bilateral relationship.
President Vladimir Putin coolly congratulated Mr. Trump on his victory and expressed that he had hope that the two would work together in constructive dialogue to solve international crises. He repeated his mantra that the two nations had an obligation to sustain global stability and security.
Let's hope both nations will continue to work with the United States and create prosperous bilateral relationships.
As for local news, downtown Kansas City, otherwise known as Jackson County, voted for Clinton, which was only one of 5 counties in Missouri to vote Democrat. As for Clay County, they voted for Trump.
President Obama has officially invited President-elect Donald Trump to the White House on Thursday to go over transition procedures and officially congratulate him on his win.
Now let's head over to Dane Larison, standing by with Miss Mead.
I'm here with Miss Mead. How did you feel about the presidential election last night?
I think this was an amazing election for all Americans, no matter which way you voted. I think, like most Americans, I was shocked with the results. But I think the America did their job, and the system worked, and it's the American way.
With Hillary Clinton almost becoming president, how would you have felt if she was the first female president?
It's as a female, I think, or as a minority, it's always nice to see that these minorities gaining power and gaining privileges in America. But I without being political on camera, I think America made their choice.
With the media portraying the results, how do you think, did that like surprise you more about how they were portraying it?
I think that is why I was probably surprised the most, is because the media long ago made it sway towards Clinton very heavily. And I think that's another powerful lesson for people to remember, is that the media has a lot of power, and that when we are learning facts and trying to learn truth, to watch out and be wary of what the media is saying, because it's not always the opinion of the general public.
Thank you. Back to front desk.
Thank you, Dane. And we also have Hey Nally standing by with another history teacher to talk about the election.
So I'm here with Mr. Ludwig. So Mr. Ludwig, what can you tell me about this election process? How has this been different from years past?
Wow, that's all I can say. The polls, everybody pointed to Hillary as the winner. Polls were obviously wrong. The media certainly was pointing to Hillary. And then when the votes came in, we found Donald was the winner.
So obviously that was very surprising to, most Americans out there. And so how do you think, like, what all did he do to win over those swing states that really kind of pushed him towards the end there?
Well, I think the Bradley effect, was at play. I think there was a lot of people in the polls that would not admit that they were going to vote for Trump. I think some people honestly didn't know who they wanted to vote for at the last minute. But I think certainly people, it wasn't politically correct to say that you were going to vote for Trump, and I think those voters turned out in the masses. I think the black vote didn't turn out as much as they did for Obama, and I think that hurt Hillary in the end as well.
All right, thank you.
Hillary Clinton will be giving her conceding speech in a matter of minutes, and we will leave you with that for today.
Now, not everyone will be satisfied with these results, but hopefully we can all band together as a nation and support the elected president. Our country can come together and work to make America great again. Now will you please stand with us for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a great day today and enjoy this historical day in history. From Brooklyn Ward, Dane Larison, Hey Nally, and all of our production staff, I'm Olivia Book. Have a great day, Jays.